You can see we are searching for fish here this morning, hoping to catch something. You know, we've already had a few bites, which is good news. We're in the Mississippi River here in Appleton, and I'm joined once again by fishing expert Jim Miles. So this is called gib fishing, right?
Jig fishing.
Oh, jig.
Jig
Sorry.
fishing.
I'm thinking of a camera technology. Mixing up my two worlds. So what kind of fish are we searching for in here? Walleye and perch, you said as well.
We're fishing walleyes right now. You've been tormented by perch here a little bit, and I had quite a few bites, so we're just waiting to get one on for you.
Yeah, and that's more than I've ever witnessed, because you know I've been fishing once before and didn't even get a bite, so I was pretty excited about that.
Well, that can happen, you know.
Yeah. So what's the trick?
Well, you're actually doing it perfect now. So
Okay.
you've had a little bit of chance to play with the rod a little bit. So you're just sort of gently lifting it off the bottom. You feel any weight on that tip or a little abnormal tick? That's right. Straight up and steady pressure.
And nothing still.
There you go. That was a bite though. So let's get that down again. Flip that bail over.
Let it drop down.
Let it drop down.
And then go forward.
That's it.
And then put my
reel in your slack a little.
Line down. And you kind of want your tip of the fishing line.
There you go. Oh, you wanted that. Put it right back down.
Come on, guy. Come on.
You know, it's a wet and windy day here today,
is.
but it's been a ton of fun out here.
And is that good weather for fishing?
It generally is, yeah. You know,
And so by snapping the line, is that how we're trying to hook them? Is that the concept?
No, you're lifting it up off the bottom. You want it to flutter down to them a little bit.
Okay.
Tease them a little bit.
Okay. Is that it?
A lot of times fish will hit on the drop. There you go. There's a tap.
Okay, a tap. Oh, so they're just kind of like nibbling on it.
They are.
And do you think this is maybe too big for this fish? Is that why he's having a hard time?
I think you're getting followed by some small perch here and small bluegills that are just sort of tapping away at the bait.
Right.
That gulp, the gulp minnows actually have quite a scent to them, and you know they really do attract fish, all types of fish. So
right.
Little gentle lift off the bottom. There you go.
So I'm learning a lot here today, because there's a lot more involved in fishing than just simply casting a line into the water and hoping for the best. I mean, there's different types of minnows, different types of hooks to use. You have I guess a GPS system for the water. Is that it? Is that what we can call it?
We do, yeah. You know, the other thing too with fishing, it can be as technical as you want. It can be a rowboat, a canoe, or it can be a fully loaded boat. You know, you can make it as technical as you want. It's a great sport. It's great to get young kids involved in.
It is.
And
get them out in the great outdoors.
Absolutely.
You know, get some fresh air.
Away from the video games.
That's right. And you've been doing this for 25 years, and you've caught some pretty spectacular fish over your times.
Well, we have. My business has caught, I've put clients on some pretty big fish over the years. I had the pleasure of guiding down in the Bay of Quinte for 6.5 years, which is a place where, you know, you're going to catch huge walleyes, and we did that for a number of years and then moved the business up here because of the weather down in Quinte. It can be a little bit unreliable with the wind.
Very true. Well, thanks so much for having us here today. Even though we didn't catch anything, we still had an amazing time, and I had a little bit of bite, so I'm just excited about that. So thanks again for having us here today. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, Melissa, and thanks very much.